Guys, the Pagani Zonda R from 2009 is an incredible car, and it's a car I've not actually driven for almost the entirety of Gran Turismo 7. I did the circuit experience at High Speed Ring, but aside from that I didn't actually own it. I decided to buy it, tune it, and it's absolutely incredibly fun to drive. Let's go and earn some money with this car. So we've got an 800 pp tune, and the best place to go and use this is at the Sardinia World Touring Car 800. So we're going to head over to World Circuits, head over to Europe, and then go down to Sardinia. The race we're looking for is the Sardinia World Touring Car 800. It's a 15 lap race. We're going to use a two-stop strategy, and with this car specifically we can use the racing soft tyres. This car is quite kind on its tyres. I'm going to give you the full tune at the end of this video, but first of all, the strategy for this race is simply to start on the racing soft tyres, switch to fuel map 6 straight away. We're going to be using that for the majority of the race, and as I said before, it's going to be a two-stop strategy, so pitting at the end of lap number 5 and the end of lap number 10. First braking point is just at the colours transition into turn 1, second gear for turn 1, and we're going to race through these GT3 cars in this Pagani Zonda R. Now this is a supercar, track day car pretty much, and you can really feel this in the car. It's incredibly fun to drive, and another thing you'll notice is the sound of this car. It sounds absolutely fantastic, really big engine noise on the downshift. It's so good. Third gear through here. We can get on the gas pretty early with this. We're in quite high, a lean fuel map. So we've killed a bit of power. We are running the high RPM turbochargers, so we've still got a bunch of power on tap here, just to the inside of the Ferrari, braking just about the 150 board for the big braking zones here. Second gear for this corner here. Careful of the bump in the middle of the corner. So exiting the final corner now, crossing the line, up to 8th position already. We're going to open up with a 1 minute 40 lap time. Perhaps not the fastest, but it's a really fun car to drive. If you do want the fastest car for this track, then check out the link at the end of this video, where I'm going to give you the fastest Group C car tune. I think that is an incredible way to earn money in Gran Turismo 7. But for now, we've got the Zonda R. It's a really good car to drive, guys, and it makes the race quite interesting to drive. You're not just going to dominate the AI. The AI will be a mild challenge. You can probably just lower the difficulty if you want to drive this car and make it a bit easier for yourself, but for now we're going to leave it on a hard difficulty. Sneak to the inside here, just get that car stopped nicely. Now I have played with the LSD in this car quite a bit to get the car to turn nicely off power. I'll discuss that at the end of this video. It's so good coming down the gears in this car. It just sounds incredible. Real revvy engine note. So coming to the end of lap number 4, this is the lap where Portilla pits. He will have to pit at least one more time than we do. Off he goes into the pits. He has an incredibly thirsty car, so he can't make 5 laps of fuel. We can make it pretty easily. We're going to have half a lap to spare at the 100, all the way down to first gear for this one. Careful on corner exits, really slow corner. So this is lap number 5. This is going to be our pit lap. We're going to come to the pits. We cannot do any more on the fuel, so we're going to pit now. Throw it straight into the pit lane. No need to waste any time. Racing soft tyres, a brand new set of racing soft tyres. We're going to fill the car to the top, and then we're going to go on our next 5 lap stint. If you are enjoying this video so far, make sure you smash that like button, guys. I'm going to cover everything to do with Gran Turismo 7 to earn fastest credits, get yourself faster, all that good stuff. Look at that Zonda R, what a fantastic looking car. I'm really enjoying driving this, guys. Let me know what you think of this one in the comments below. And be careful on pit exit, guys. Keep as close as you can to the right hand side and look for traffic merging back in, and we should be good. But the AI has a tendency just to plough through you with no consideration at all, but we are good to go, and we've actually managed to get out in the lead of this race still. So already now is 5 more fast laps. End of lap number 10 will be the next pit stop. because one of the best things about Gran Turismo 7 is the variety of cars you get to drive, you get to enjoy. But PD doesn't really give us the events to use all of the cars, so we have to be inventive and do it for ourselves. We're going to squeeze through that gap there. That was pretty close, guys. So yeah, we have to make up our own events and our own ways to make earning credits in Gran Turismo 7 fun. Now, word on the street is that update 1.40 is going to be quite a significant update. It's going to be a Forza response update, so that will be really interesting. Let me know what you think in the comments to that one. So this is lap number 10. This is going to be our pit lap. Short shift on corner exit. So we're pretty safe on fuel. 0.7 laps of fuel, remaining 12% in the tank. And we're going to come through the final corner, throw it into the pit lane, flat out. Another set of racing soft tyres. Fill the tank, because why not? A few percent isn't going to make a difference. So guys, if you do like what I'm racing in, my sim rig for example, make sure you go and check out the links in the description below for GT Omega. I've got an exclusive discount code for 5% off anything at GT Omega. I use the classic wheel stand, the rear seat frame and the RS6 seats. It's pretty low budget sim setup and I actually love it. But if you want to treat yourself to something a bit more expensive, why not check out the GT Omega Prime. Fantastic sim racing cockpit, guys. So again, we're going to check behind. Make sure we're clear before we merge in. AI have no brains when it comes to cars exiting the pits, and we're all good on this one. So now 5 laps just to finish this race and earn that big money. Right, so it looks like we've got a bit of clear track now. Closing lap 12, we're going to start lap number 13. Let's try and get a 134. The car has it. Can we deliver? We're going to brake at the start of the curb, all the way down to second gear and try and carry a bit of speed through it, get on the gas as early as we can. That was quite nice. Now we're flat here, flowing through these corners, looking for the 50 board, down 2 gears, flowing in. We just missed the apex there. We can recover that one. Down another gear now, just to get the car to a bit scruffy on corner exit there. Had to run a little bit too wide. Just after the 50, we are up. Oh, we've gone deep there, out to downshift to second gear, but can we bring it back? And you know what, guys, we've got a little bit of fuel in the pocket, so on the run to the line, we're going to put the fuel map up to number 1, but braking at the 150, all the way down to second gear, looking for the apex, just missing that one. But it allows us to get on the gas a bit early, maybe. How are we doing on split time? We'll get a split in a second. We're down by 0.3. Double downshift there, but that's nice through that corner here. Right, we're going to get on the boost to the line, I think, guys. At the 100. Revving the car on the brakes. Okay, we're good now. Right, getting on the power now. Are we going to be able to get across the line in 134? Running it to the edge of the track. What's it going to be, guys? 134, 134. Oh, easy. So much power in this car. In fact, we need to just get the brakes early to scrub off that speed. So when you turn up the boost for corner exit, when you're running at full boost down the main straight, you've got absolute plenty of power, and we've still got loads of fuel. So we're going to round out this race now, guys. 15th lap. Onto the straight for the final time. 0.4 laps of fuel, around 8%, which is easily good enough, and we're going to get the win. And I didn't actually check the time. So the Pagani Zonda R is an incredibly fast car. It's fun to drive. It sounds incredible, and we can do it in almost 27 minutes flat. I reckon 27. No. And we can almost do it in 25 minutes flat. I reckon I could probably do that. 25 minutes 07 was the race time there, so that's a really fast way to earn money in Gran Turismo 7. Is it the fastest way? Maybe not. I'm going to have a link for that at the end of this video, but for now, let's check out the tune. So the tune for the Pagani Zonda R is on screen right now. Everything that is changed from the default tune is shown in blue. So we're going to head all the way over here now. So the things you need to buy is the high RPM turbocharger, and the fully customizable racing transmission. Now I have it set to 330. I set it by the adjustment. I don't do the manual adjustment, but here it is on screen right now, just in case you get it screwed up in any way. For downforce, it is maximum at the rear, 440 on the front. I do use the fully customizable ECU, and the power output adjustment is at 96%. No ballast, no power restrictor, no nitrous overtake, and all I really change on the rear diff is the initial torque down to 10. I leave the acceleration sensitivity, and the braking sensitivity is at 5. I have a full tuning video dedicated to LSDs. I'll link that at the end of this video. Toe in front and rear is on screen as it's shown right here. Camber 1.7 front, 1.6 rear, and a lot of the front suspension is just softer, just to help to get the car to turn in, to balance that slightly less front downforce that I'm using. Ride height is minimum front and rear, and I'm using the racing soft tyres. For some reason this Pagani Zonda R seems really kind on its tyres, where normal GT3 car or a GT1 car at Sardinia really will almost wear its tyres out on the mediums, for example. Soft seem to be no problems at all there. So there's the setup, here's the tune. Let me know what you think of this one in the comments below. If you want to know the very fastest way to earn money in Gran Turismo 7, my recommendation is to go up here for a Sardinia World Touring Car 800 build, or down here for a wall riding slash racing build for Tokyo Expressway. Head over there, check them out, and I'll catch you in the next one.